Hello, Cookbook friends. My name is Kari with Cookbook Divas, and I'm here with my co-host Katie, who just had a birthday.
Oh no!
I will not sing to you on our podcast. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We have come together to talk about the brand new cookbooks that are coming out the last week in January 2022. And we're publishing on Fridays, but we might surprise you with a few little quick mini-sodes about other cookbooks from the past, particularly vintage and retro ones. So keep an eye on your podcast reader. While we're here, we'd love to beg you for a review and rating on Apple Podcasts, should you listen to our podcast through Apple. And otherwise, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, where we post our cookbook reviews. So I'm going to start us off today with some baking cookbooks. The first one on our list I'm definitely going to buy. I can't resist it. It's the Complete French Macaron Cookbook, 100 Classic and Creative Recipes by Natalie Wong. And macarons, I suck at making them, but I love looking at pictures of them. And Valentine's Day is coming, and I have this fantasy that I could make the perfect macarons for my boyfriend. But
Oh, that's cute. I love it.
So here's the publisher's little tempting tidbits to get us to buy this, to tempt us. One bite of a perfectly baked macaron can transport you to the patisseries of Paris, and now you can capture the magic of a French bakery in your own kitchen. The Complete French Macarons Cookbook is full of expert guidance to help you master the French macaron method, along with an enticing collection of 100 recipes that will delight any macaron lover. It includes step-by-step instructions. Yes, I need this. Detailed directions for every step of the process, and a comprehensive troubleshooting chart for common missteps. Yes,
Whoa,
it's like they made this just for me. Kari
Right.
Campbell, read this chapter. They present classic and creative flavors. So traditional flavors are strawberry and chocolate, but exciting new combinations are Thai tea macarons and crunchy cinnamon cereal macarons. You can charm guests at your next get-together with macarons designed for holidays and special affairs, including vegan and nut-free options.
Ooh, wow.
So that's the Complete French Macarons Cookbook, 100 Classic and Creative Recipes by Natalie Wong. Katie, what's your first baking book?
My first and final baking book is the Small Baking Week, but that's fine. It's Baking, the Ultimate Cookbook. This is by our favorite people at Cider Mill Press. The actual authors are Robert Gonzalez and Dan Crean, but these guys are featuring over 300 recipes tested and authored by professional pastry chefs. There's insightful breakdowns of essential techniques and key ingredients, and stunning original photography. This is why we like them so much, because usually they have these massive full-page photos. I don't know if they have a photo for every recipe in this cookbook. That would be like 600 plus pages, but maybe they do. So this is the Baking Cookbook by Cider Mill Press, by Robert Gonzalez and Dan Crean, coming out January 25th. What is next for you?
We're going to go through some American cookbooks. I'm starting off with the Tex-Mex Table, 60 knockout recipes from the Lone Star State by Mandi, Hickman. She lives in Austin, Texas. She's a food blogger and creator of the blog Dash of Mandi, and she spells Mandi with an I. Cute. She presents the drool-worthy marriage of hearty Texan staples and zesty Mexican classics. There are 60 effortless meals. Mandi brings all of those smoky, citrusy, salty, and sweet flavors to our dinner table, no matter what state or region we live in. For example, chopped brisket tacos, shrimp ceviche tostadas, Texas chili, of course, barbacoa burrito bowls, flank steak with jalapeno pesto, taco stuffed poblano peppers.
Oh, yum.
Now, I thought most people put poblano peppers in their tacos, but this is the opposite. That's pretty cool. There's hot honey Brussels sprouts, and then something I would like to drink right this second, a bourbon sangria. But it's only 1 p.m., so judge me. That's fine.
No judgment.
Mandi is the queen of no-fuss cooking. So you'll find meals that come together fast, along with tons of easy thank you one-pot dinners that help you cut down on dishes. Yes.
Yes.
With this inspired collection, you'll be heating up your tortillas, firing up the grill, cracking a beer, or shaking a margarita, and enjoying the very best of Tex-Mex cooking. That is the Tex-Mex Table, 60 knockout recipes from the Lone Star State by Mandi Hickman, and I'm looking forward to getting it from my library, or as a gift from the publisher, hint, and we'll look through it on YouTube for you.
Yeah, definitely. My next cookbook is Best of American Barbecue Smoker Cookbook. This is by Will Budiaman. This comes out January 25th. These guys, the publisher is Rockridge Press, and they do also a very great job with more introduction cookbooks. So if you are somebody new to barbecuing and smoking, this might be a great cookbook for you, especially with spring coming up and summer. It'll come by so fast.
Yay. I hope so.
So, yeah, me too. Heat, moisture, smoke, these are all the foundations of good barbecue. And with the Best of American Barbecue Smoker Cookbook, you'll discover how to control those elements and make barbecue magic in your own backyard. Along the way, you'll also read about the history of barbecue. That's really nice.
Mhm.
You'll get expert advice, examine different heat sources, and a lot more. So things that you will get in this cookbook are mouthwatering recipes. That includes things like baby back ribs, pork shoulder. There's things like coleslaw and peach cobbler, so it's not just meat oriented. There's tricks of the trade, so perfect your pitmaster skills with a rundown of essential equipment, a primer on smokers, and insider tips from barbecue experts. They call this a regional roundup, so you can explore the traditions and flavor combinations unique to regional barbecue. This is kind of unique to, I haven't seen a cookbook that does this in a while. So you have beef brisket from Central Texas to burnt ends of Kansas City as an example. Become the next barbecue master of your block with the Best American Barbecue Smoker Cookbook by Rockridge Press. What is next for you, Kari?
Next up is Best Recipes from the Farmer's Wife Cookbook. Over 250 blue ribbon recipes. Farmer's Wife is a magazine. The author of this cookbook is Beverly Hudson, Kari Cornell, Melinda Keefe, and Jeff McLaughlin. Comes out January 25. It brings together the most popular, easy-to-follow recipes and variations, along with dozens of menus that originated in farm kitchens nationwide and appeared on the pages of the magazine over its publication around the start of the 20th century. So, new edition of vintage cookbook. Love it, love it.
Ooh.
I'm totally in a vintage retro mood today, and always. So some of the recipes include macaroni and cheese, pie of all kinds, southern fried chicken, fried green tomatoes, now I'm hungry, spiced oatmeal cookies, Michigan cherry pie, apple plum jam, pear honey, corn chowder, Swedish meatballs, stuffed sweet potatoes, and hundreds more. This is a massive tome, definitely a great reference book. It's a down-home cookbook. It has all the recipes you need. That's Best Recipes from the Farmer's Wife Cookbook by a whole bunch of authors, including Beverly Hudson and Kari Cornell.
Next, and my final American cookbook is the Southern Baking Cookbook, 60 Comforting Recipes Full of Down South Flavor by Jenn Davis, and it comes out January 25th. Jenn Davis is a North Carolina native and award-winning 2 Cups Flour blogger, and she knows the key to Southern baking. So you think fresh fruit, real sugar, full fat, buttermilk. That's the key. And with this standout book, anyone, anywhere can experience some down south magic. Jenn blends her Southern sensibilities with a unique approach to flavor, reimagining crowd-pleasing classics with a twist. So you'll learn things like making fluffy blueberry buttermilk malt pancakes. And mountain molasses cornbread. There's also pumpkin and sweet potato pie. There's also a chorizo jalapeno scone recipe in here that sounds just phenomenal. Plus, these easy-to-follow recipes feature must-have tips for mastering pie crust, layer cakes, cookie dough, quick bread, and so much more. Impress your friends and family with festive vanilla bourbon marshmallows. or a citrusy sunshine pie, which has been passed down for generations. Jenn's creative use of everyday ingredients and clear step-by-step instructions make each treat perfect for beginner bakers and pastry pros alike. So this is super cool. If you want to learn about Southern baking, this is definitely the cookbook for you. This is the Southern Baking Cookbook by Jenn Davis.
Now I want to make or eat a citrusy sunshine pie.
I know, it sounds so fun.
My next cookbook is Real Food Fermentation, Revised and Expanded, Preserving Whole Fresh Food with Live Cultures in Your Home Kitchen by Alex Lewin. It comes out January 25. We learn the process of fermentation from start to finish so that we can stock our pantry and refrigerator with delicious fermented fruits, vegetables, dairy, and more. We'll find info about why these recipes work, why they're safe, which I'm definitely worried about, what to do when things don't go to plan, i.e. Kari's life, and how to modify recipes to suit your taste. Then you can start making wholesome preserved foods and beverages with step-by-step recipes for sauerkraut, kombucha, kefir, yogurt, preserved lemons. I would like to make those because I have dwarf citrus trees in my house, and we just harvested a bunch of lemons, chutney, kimchi, and more, getting the best out of every season's bounty. The book has beautiful photos and clear instructions to help you build your skills with confidence. Yay! So inside, there's fermentation basics, sauerkraut and beyond, how to ferment vegetables, including slaw-style pickles and kimchi, how to ferment dairy into yogurt, kefir, creme fraiche, butter, and more, how to ferment your own beverages, including kombucha, vinegar, and hard apple cider. Hello!
That's cool.
And they'll also include recipes for sourdough. Is it natto or natto? Natto.
I think it's natto.
Natto. Okay. Sounds so naughty. And more. So that is Real Food Fermentation, Revised and Expanded by Alex Lewin.
Next up is Happy Vegan Food, Fast, Fresh, Simple Vegan by Bettina Campolucci Bordi. This comes out January 25th. In this cookbook, the author shares a collection of easy and delicious plant-based recipes that anybody can incorporate into their super busy life. There's recipes that include hearty buckwheat waffles, a tasty Korean pancake, which I am all over, a delicious yet quick one-pot curry in a hurry. There's also a decadent hazelnut bite recipe. Bettina proves that nutritious food doesn't have to be restrictive. I really like this for vegan cookbooks, personally. This cookbook is designed to take you through your busy day by including ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and meals for one, desserts, and snacks, and will easily meet the needs of any modern-day household. I kind of like that. Whether you're looking to eat more veggies or have decided to turn entirely vegan but don't want to compromise on taste, this cookbook is definitely perfect for you. That is Happy Vegan Food by Bettina Campolucci Bordi.
Next up, I am so excited about this. Authentic Indian Cooking with Your Instant Pot. Yay!
Yay!
Classic and innovative recipes for the home cook by Vasanti Badamkar Balan. Comes out January 25. Bring the complex flavors and alluring aromas that are the benchmarks of Indian cooking into your kitchen with these mouth-watering recipes. She leverages the benefits of the Instant Pot to elevate your favorite dishes, imparting layers of flavor to beloved masalas and curries in less time than the traditional preparation. Thank you for that.
Yes.
I like to make my own Indian food at home, although I don't do it very often because my boyfriend doesn't care for curry or the smell of it. Fair enough. But I am allergic to ginger, so I have to make my own Indian food to protect myself.
Yeah.
So Vasanti's Indian heritage and smart techniques are reflected in every recipe, whether you're after an authentic dal or a fresh spin on popular street foods. The wide array of flavors is as varied as the country itself, encompassing the rich traditions of different regions. That's great, because that way it's an all-in-one cookbook. There's chapters on warming soups and stews, hearty rice and grain dishes, decadent desserts, and essential spice blends. This is an indispensable guide to Indian cooking and packed with options for every appetite and occasion. And I need to dust off my Instant Pot and get it out. That is Authentic Indian Cooking with Your Instant Pot by Vasanti Badamkar Balan.
So next up, I don't know if these are books or if they're just magazines, but I personally had no idea that All Recipes had their own either magazine or small compilation of books. But there's 2 coming out, and I know when I first started cooking more often, All Recipes is kind of where we would go to for everything. So they have their own books now with all of these things organized together. The first one coming out is One Pan Dinners, Healthy No Fuss Meals, which is perfect timing. Thank you, All Recipes. And then we also have All Recipes Breakfast, 92 sunny recipes to start your day. So I like that. They're both coming out January 21st, and I felt like I should mention them because who doesn't love All Recipes?
Yeah, exactly.
So that actually finishes up our list of cookbooks coming out the final week of January. Holy moly, this month went by fast.
Yes.
As we get closer to spring, the more variety of cookbooks we're going to start getting. January kind of tends to be a health forward month, which is fine, but I'm kind of ready for more international and baking cookbooks, so I'm excited. If you guys like the show, make sure to share it with your other cookbook friends. Also, if you could leave a rating and review, we will forever be in your debt. For other cookbook content, come check us out on YouTube. We do a lot of cookbook look-throughs. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and on Pinterest at Cookbook Divas. Also on our blog, we do a lot of awesome cookbook stuff there too. So come check us out on all these amazing platforms. Stay tuned for next Friday for more brand new cookbooks, and we will see you soon.